Hi, we're here with Jacob Bynum of Rifles Only at the 2016 SHOT Show. Jacob, you've got some interesting products that we'd like to have you share with our audience. Can you tell us more?
Sure, absolutely. Well, you know, we've already done the suppressor covers, you know, that use a glass weave inside of them rather than a carbon X, so it holds up really, really well to heat. We have two different models of those, obviously, the MAD and the HAD. One's a mirage abatement device, the other's a heat abatement device. Had some more stuff come out as far as pouches for your suppressors.
Very nice.
Where they all have the high heat material in here. So on this one, if I just wanted to unscrew my suppressor, leaving the cover on, I can throw it right in there, throw that in the back seat of the truck. It's not going to hurt anything or burn any metal up or any of the leather or anything like that.
Okay, it is PALS MOLLE compatible, so you can just put that right on your pack.
Sure, yeah, if you want to put it on the side of your pack. This one, if you don't run a suppressor cover, and let's say you're at the range and you're getting ready to go down range, so you clear your weapon, you don't want someone to come by and touch that can because it's hot, so we'll just slip that on there, or just slip it on, unscrew it, pack it, take it with you. That way you're not leaving a hot suppressor out there where somebody can go and, I've seen it happen, and they put their hand, oh man, that's really hot, and they have some very, very choice language usually.
Right.
But anyway, in addition to those and the slings, we had an ammo book that we've come out with this year. I've never really been a fan of this style of ammo carrier because I always felt like ammunition comes in this convenient thing called a box, you know, and that's just, I've pretty much sorted out my stuff in that way. But I could see the utility of it if I was going to go out for a training session. 40 rounds is a really good amount for me, so I can make sure I don't leave trash on the range. I can put my ammo in here. But if it turns out that I just need to have 10 rounds or 20 rounds, I can come in, pull this off. You know, I can pull this off, I can put it on my mat where I have some Velcro up there too. Right. Use the hook and loop, I can put my rounds there, I can keep track of how much I've shot, everything else. In other words, I can throw this on my pack if I'm going to go hunting, you know, just on the Velcro there. And so what this is, the way we have it set up is it can carry 40 rounds or 30 rounds with your Kestrel pouch in here that is also, if I need to pull that off and set it on my pack or something like that, I'm able to do it. Right. We wanted to make it to where the modular systems will all work together. The shooting mat, the whole thing Velcros onto the shooting mat.
Oh, nice.
So then you can open it up, get to work, and needed data cards. We have at Rifles Only, we carry the Impact Data Book, and the Impact Data Book is just filled with really good information about you, your rifle, size of objects, all sorts of formulas for moving targets as well as incline fire. It's just fantastic. Sometimes it's too much. And we might just want to have a quick field sketch, a quick card we can go out and get some information on there. So we have another pouch back here where we develop these data cards. Data cards are real simple. Where are you? What day is it? What time is it? What's the density altitude? So I'm not having to worry about putting in barometric pressure, temperature, humidity. I just put everything as a density altitude. Okay. Target designators on this side. What's the range? What's the wind? And what adjustment am I going to use? So I can designate my targets 1, 2, 3, 4, or Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, however I want to do it.
Right.
Now, knowing full well that we're not going to be able to predict what the shooter's going to need in the field. They might have some other information that they need to put on here. Well, we've left plenty of space for them to make their own notes, their own mission-specific information. So again, down here we have a place for just an abbreviated field sketch so they can kind of draw what the shooter is seeing out there. So again, all right in the rain paper, blank on the back in case you need to go in and make additional notes.
Now is that something you sell separately, or does that come with the pouch?
The pouch comes with a certain amount of these, but you can also get additional items for that. This will come with 2 bullet holders, one of the windows here, and a few of these. I'm not sure. I'd have to check with the office on how many. It comes with a good amount. It'll work for a while. So then I can take in my card here, and I can pull this off. This also goes onto the mat, so I can sit that there. I can set it up any way I want. And as you can tell, what I've done in here, this is a Rifles Only chaos drill. So I've kind of drawn where the targets are, the bearing to the target. So if you've never shot it, and I say, well, here's chaos. You know, so you pull up your watch, you say, all right, well, there's 270. And you say, okay, yeah, now I see these targets and where they're designated and everything else. It turns out you're in the field, you got to leave in a big hurry. Put this on, slap it on your wrist, and off you go. So all of your information is right here. And I'm able to shoot, be able to look down, see if I need to do that, whatever adjustments.
Now, how did it bend like that?
What we have is we've got the spring steel inside.
Okay.
And so it has 3 layers of it. Here, and here. And It's my understanding, I don't know, but people have told me that it also doubles as a pretty good beer koozie. So I guess they could review their day while they're drinking a beer. Yeah. But anyway, they just hold on there, and you can. We've had these out with a few of the competitors in the Precision Rifle series, and they say that they're really having good success with them. But we just want to keep on adding products that go with one another, where one thing leads to another thing, which leads to another thing. That way we're not putting out gear that people don't need or won't use. We want something that they'll go, every time they go shoot, they'll pick it up and they'll take it with them, because it all has a purpose. It's not something that's just a nice to have. It's something that you really need whenever you're shooting. That's the new stuff.
Very nice. And then in terms of availability, is this available now for order, pricing?
It's available now. Of course, we've been working on this for several months to get it the way we wanted. Right before we hopped in the plane to come to SHOT Show, the box showed up. So we haven't had a chance to put them on the website. That will be rectified here within the next few days whenever we get back to the office. It'll go straight up on the website. It'll be available at Rifles Only. And again, you can get additional slap cards to go in if you have different rifles. It'll come with extra data cards as well, so you'll be able to put any information you want on there and then just have it all together in one nice clean little package.
Well, it's an exciting new product.
Yeah, I like it.
Awesome. So moving from this product, of course, you know, we compete in a lot of PRC events. We see a lot of the prizes that you're putting up and donating to the prize table, so thank you for that. For the certificates that are good for training at Rifles Only, for the folks that are looking at that as a potential prize to take home, what is it that they can expect to happen when they show up for training with you?
Okay. We do a lot of different courses. Handgun, carbine, precision rifle. Okay. Our main staple is precision rifle. So you'll see a certificate, and that certificate will say for a precision rifle 1 and 2 at the Rifles Only facility. So while we go to different parts of the country to do classes, those certificates are to come to Rifles Only. The reason that we want to come to Rifles Only is because that's where we have all of our infrastructure. So on day 1, we're going to sit down and we're going to get to know one another. We're going to have a safety meeting. After that, we're going to go out and do what we call a fundamentals evaluation. I'm going to watch each student shoot. I'm going to watch them shoot 5 rounds, not chasing the bullet, but give me a chance to see how they are fundamentally driving that rifle. And it gives us a good baseline for the course, know where people are. It gives us a chance to identify the weak points in the shooters. From there, we'll go in and we'll talk about all the fundamentals. We'll watch a video on the fundamentals. Then we're going to go out and we're going to get a good, hard 100-yard zero on the gun, because everything we do after that is going to be based off of a good solid 100-yard zero. Sometimes we have to move scopes. That's the day we take to do it. Move scopes, adjust this, adjust that, take care of it. From there, we'll get all of our data out to 1,000 yards in 100-yard increments on the way out. Also, we'll get some of the off distances too, 450, 550, 650, so we'll have that going. So you'll have that data. Then that's when the class really starts. So we're going to spend time shooting what we call strong sight, which is the normal way you shoot, then support sight as well, because we feel like you have 2 hands, 2 shoulders, 2 eyes, you should be able to shoot equally well from both sides for a variety of reasons that I won't go into now. You're going to spend a lot of time using the slings, sling supported shooting, as well as alternate supports. You go up, you have barricades that you'll be shooting off. These simulate a stair step, or they simulate a fence post, or they simulate a rock, anything that's out there that you can rest that rifle on. The problem is, whenever you go to a shooting range, it's very easy to shoot prone because they're designed for that. But when you get in the field, the prone shot is a rare shot. As soon as you go prone, there's grass, you can't see anything, or there's a terrain feature or something that gets in your way. So we'll spend some time on those alternate supported, strong sight and weak sight. Additionally, we are heavy on the moving targets. Rifles Only has 3 moving target systems that will carry paper or steel to be shot with pistol, almost muzzle contact, all the way out to 700 yards. So you'll spend a lot of time doing that. We'll also have drills where you have moving targets interspersed with static targets to teach you how to use the reticle, how to make the adjustments on there, how to read wind. It's just a very comprehensive, basic course. Someone a lot smarter than me said one time that the basic course is the fundamentals, and the advanced course is the fundamentals faster. Yeah. And so that's pretty much what we do. Very fundamentals driven on that course.
Okay. Well, that was a really great overview, and for the folks that are lucky enough to pick up a Rifles Only certificate, you know that you have a lot to look forward to. So again, thanks, and we look forward to seeing you again sometime soon.
Perfect. Pick up one of those certificates. We love supporting all those community matches that are going on out there.
Excellent.